Let's start with the next part of the tutorial. It is dedicated to the This Week tab. This Week tab is the main source of history of the application. In other words, it provides you with the history of the calories consumption, your weight changes, the changes in the consumption of the points, and you can access the history of this application for 2 weeks. I'm talking about your diet history for 2 weeks, and you can get to it by simply swiping to This Week tab or just typing on it. And when you get to it, you see following you see the points left, and the first thing that you see there information about this week, and you see the points, your weekly points left. You see the weight changes during the week, your calorie consumption during the week, and your point usage during the week. Like you see on the left, the days that are already went by, in other words, the past days, and today is enabled, in other words, it's white, and you can actually click it and get today that day information. In other words, you're getting, when you're clicking on it, you will get to the today screen of that day, and you can change all kinds of information here. In other words, if you want to go ahead and add food that you can find from the Find Food database, or you can go in and take out foods that you put in there by mistake for some reason, or you have access to your food log for that day, and you actually have full access to it. You can change it, you can add stuff to it. So the thing is, it gives you the full capacity of changing the history, well, if you have to. And I can show you how simple is it. For example, if you want to go ahead and you had yesterday, January 1st, Thursday, you put this dinner there, for example, what I did, and you consider that it was done by mistake. In other words, it's not the right point amount or anything else that you want to change, you can go ahead and you can delete it, and it will change your weekly points, available points, and everything that is connected to it automatically for you. And then you can go in and you can put new foods in there, or you can simply just go ahead and put something like, if you are not interested in food log history, you just want to look into the history of your points and your calories, or what you need to do, then you just go ahead and change the amount of points that you have used, and it will update the calories as well, for example, like this, and it will change the information that is saved for that day for you. So you have access to the history through this week, and as you see, when it changed, it's also changed their weekly points left, and it's also changed their available activity points that you were covering before, because were used before, but when you took their 49 points out. It's actually freed much stuff out. So you have access to this information worth of 2 weeks. For example, if you want to go to the week before, you can do the same things. All what you need to do, you need to click on view edit last week, like this, and it will bring you the information about last week, and you can get into any day of the last week and do the same thing what we have done with Thursday, with yesterday. So there's no difference, you can change it as well. So, and if you want to go back to this week, you can do it simply by clicking this button and you're back in the current week. And if you need to go and look, you see how the information changed, adjusted according to your changes. Yesterday it's propagated to today, in order to have today still 28 points left today, but there was only 30 points left for the week now, 39 points left for the week, now it's 49, and you have additional 4 points activity available. So that's how you can track your history, the history of your diet, with this tab this week. And that's the end of this part of the tutorial.